Today we're going to talk about the Christian W. Clay Winery, which is around Ohiopyle in Pennsylvania. The winery is located just 1 hour south of Pittsburgh and 3 hours from Washington, D.C. And the town of Ohiopyle is just about 20 minutes from the winery. We've driven through the area many times, usually on our way to Deep Creek or Washington, D.C., and we've always thought this is a great place just to check out. It's just rolling hills. It's just really serene and beautiful. Earlier this year, we stayed at the Ohiopyle State Park. It's a nice state park, but even in May, it was a little crowded. And then we realized there's a Harvest Host Winery literally 15 minutes from here. So come on along with us and let's go check it out. So here we are, the Christian W. Clay Winery. On the right you'll see they also have a distillery. You can get vodka, whiskey, and some other things. And on the left is the winery. They're open every day of the week. They accept RVs 45 feet in length. The parking lot to the front is where you can park overnight. Inside you'll find all kind of goodies, wine, chocolate, t-shirts, and various gifts. They also have a few snacks like cheese and crackers.
So the winery's been open. They've been having grapes since the early 90s. Sharon Clay, she originally didn't want to have a winery. She just kind of wanted to grow some grapes. Next thing you know, she ended up really liking it. The grapes grew really well, even though a lot of people told her that they weren't going to grow. She proved them wrong, and then the winery ended up being birthed from there. The barn upstairs is from the 1800s, which is really cool. They kind of kept the historic part of the winery, intact. And also National Pike that you're on right now, Route 40. A lot of our wines are actually named after some different places on this street. We have our Fort Necessity wine, Washington Tavern, then McClellan Castle. I think it's kind of cool to kind of keep the historic factor along with the winery. I think it's really nice to keep things like that. But yeah, the people told her that she was going to be crazy for growing grapes, It's right above the frost line. She got lucky with that. And just because of the breeze on the ridge, it keeps them nice and
And you said they have 100, how many acres?
We have over 200 acres of property total, but 18 of it's going to be of the grapes.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We do wine tours of the grapes, all that kind of stuff, yeah.
So the night we were there, they had a huge cornhole competition and a live band. At night you'll be parking right off this road. It's very quiet, there's almost no traffic. Most of the parking lot is gravel and flat. Won't be a problem parking here.
So we were not told about the band. We were told about the tournament, and came to realize that this band was really good, and it made the evening really fun because, he was reading his book, I'm doing my puzzle. We felt like, we were at a live concert essentially, except from the comfort of the back of our van. Okay, so what I think is kind of cool about this little winery is that we were able to walk down this long little farm road, and we found this cute little Christmas village.
That's about 4 minutes to this place.
4 minutes, and then
It was 9 minutes total to get the pizza.
And then I think the other thing that's nice about this area is that there's a major resort called Nemacolin not very far from here. And then there's also Ohiopyle, which has falling water and lots of hiking and biking. So overall, I recommend this area. I think it's cute.
I agree. It's a great place to
yeah.
Definitely a great place to stop and visit other places.
This place gives me happy vibes because it's like Christmas in June. Or is this July? It's Christmas in July. Yeah. And it's just given me happy vibes. So I recommend this area.
5 minutes by car, then you're at Fort Necessity and the Mount Washington Tavern. The tavern was built in the 1830s along the first national road which led from Washington, D.C. to Uniontown. And every 12 miles or so, there'd be one of these places where people could stop, rest, change the horses on the carriage, maybe have a meal, stay the night if they wanted. It's really early in the morning, so I'm not sure if these guys are open yet, but I don't know. We'll check it out. The view's nice though.
Why did you try to open the door, honey?
Huh?
Maybe it's okay.
That's a good idea. Haha, look at that. It's unlocked. Cool. Wow. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I can't believe that there isn't anybody here at 7:30 in the morning. So what is this room? Is that maybe the parlor where they serve drinks before dinner? And there's the dining room? Looks just like a modern day home.
Well, this is where they ate dinner. So it was communal dinner. Apparently they had it really fast because they never knew when the horses would leave.
It reminds me of B&B.
And for the 1830s, it's actually pretty nice, comfortable room. I'm impressed.
Do you think the furniture is original, or it had to be?
They say it is.
Restored. That looks original.
I'm glad we stopped here. This is a pretty cool place. Another place to check out there is Bombing Rock Trailhead. Now we came back here in May, so as you can see there weren't any leaves at that time. But it's worth checking out. The view from the edge over there is really worth stopping by. We need to come back in the fall, don't you think?
I want to come back in the fall because the colors will be spectacular. Pennsylvania autumns are just incredible, and I think this is one of the places that you definitely want to see. Yeah.
Definitely. And here we are, the town of Ohiopyle, which is off the Great Allegheny River. Quick 20-minute drive from the winery.
So when we're talking about quaint little towns that we like to stop in, here's an example. Cute little church, pretty view of a bridge, and then of course a coffee company that sells treats and good coffee.
Yeah. And you can bike, you can walk around, there's little shops.
Yeah, I mean, this is above and beyond quaint.
Yeah.
You know, because it fits what makes me happy, and it fits what makes the kids happy, and it fits what makes you happy.
Speaking of happy, what makes me happy? Well, pizza, of course. Padler's Pizza, we recommend it. Homemade dough, peanut-free facility, delicious pizza. And right here in Ohiopyle, you can jump on the trail, the bike trail that goes from Washington, D.C. to Pittsburgh. I always forget what it's called.
The Great Allegheny Passage.
Oh yeah, that's right. The bike path runs from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C. It's a little over 300 miles long. In the old days, it was a railroad track, but now it's a bike path. It's an easy-to-ride, well-maintained bike path. Now we're back into town. You get some great views of the river here. And if you're courageous, you can go whitewater rafting. Just a few minutes from town is Cucumber Falls. There are many things to do in the area, so we feel like the Christian Double Reclaimed Winery is a perfect place to stop by the night so you can see all the sights. We highly recommend it. We thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon as we go on a trip to Acadia National Park.